they've got some pretty strong item timings that could prove fatal for Adonis in this game as we head over into the game picture as well for game number 1 between Adonis and Nigma Galaxy. Knowing that this Tiny is a hero that will definitely take some early harassment, FBC will also try to retreat back with that Tidebringer. Looking at the top lane as well, there's a kill opportunity onto a Centaur. He pops his stick, but that's going to be Miracle with the Gyrocopter getting first blood. Might be even a second one as Kuro fighting till the last man towards ZigZag, and Hoodwink will drop as well. The first 2 kills go for Nigma.
You know, you can't really stay here, and going back and forth through the portal is expensive.
They can do this. They want to try and punish Miracle at half HP. Does get the Flak Cannon off, and the Frostbite is there, but the stick is going to be maybe enough. There's a Flame Break, but Kuro can't quite push Cold and DepKd far enough. Now Kuro low on HP. DepKd barely has any farm on the Centaur, just the 10 last hits to the 32 on Miracle. So this top lane is a big win for Nigma.
I'm gonna go back to say his item build is a problem, dude. You can't have 9 armor on Centaur. Or 1 armor.
Yeah.
9 armor would be great.
9 armor, you know, you're not wrong.
He had 9 damage resistance, that's why I said that.
And now he's getting hunted again. Pops out as 1, but to no avail. Also, Nitro dies in the bottom lane, so the carry Weaver getting picked off as well. And SumaiL finds another with a coil used onto the Ember Spirit, but aNewMe, he does get back up from his Crystal Maiden, gives the bottle refill.
So Miracle on this Gyro, he's getting really strong. He's level 6 as well, so you have to respect the call down potential now.
3 in the lane, FBZ gets his full combo onto Nitro. Both connects. Matthew coming in from the back as well, and that should be the Weaver down, and that's also going to be the Crystal Maiden dropping. Double kill for FBZ. Matthew up for 3 assists now. Kuro is also stacking enemy jungle in the triangle. Going to make a stack out of that hard cap. He's going to farm it himself. Stack around this Ember Spirit with the coil. Matthew with the toss. No toss to break the coil link, but not needed. Have you read the active on Seeds of Serenity, by the way?
The Verger's Dale?
Verger's Dale, yes.
Yeah. Of course, the Verger's Dale is, you know, it's a nice name, very random. Yeah, I want to say that, you know, you pointed out that's the last neutral for them as they go for a kill bottom again. Oh my god, the combos here. This Weaver just can't stay alone. They have 5 neutrals. The opponents have 0 neutrals. So you're playing with a pretty big advantage here.
Nobody's hitting jungle creeps. They're so focused on saving their lanes that nobody actually has freedom in this game. While Nigma, they can basically just do whatever they want at this point. Dictate the pace, go for kills, farm the jungle, whatever they want. They're diving under the tower just because they can. Matthew, he might die for the first time here. And aNewMe will pick up that kill with the Remnant jump. So we'll get his first on the board.
Yeah, for sure. Mids, they're really looking towards this tower, eyeing it up. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter pushing top as well with his catapult.
So a deep ops ward placed down between the tier 1 and tier 2 towers, showing all of that vision, even in daytime. Extending a bit further, they take down aNewMe, they take down the mid tower.
You need to go together with 2 supports and Centaur, I think, and just hope for any pickoff.
Pretty much, like, you're working on a Blink while the Gyro already has Falcon Blade, Crystallis, Point Booster as well towards the Ags, and as we can hear from the backline, there is a coil used up on the Ember Spirit, so that's also going to be him dropping down Crystal Maiden for another kill, and SumaiL picks up his first killing spree of the game, and this is really where this puck is going to start shining soon on the works already, but that Witchblade is coming to full effect.
Yeah, he's getting very, very strong. And I mean, FBC, meanwhile, they're playing so impressive on the side lanes. He's 8.5k net worth on the Kunkka.
The Orchid?
No Orchids
on him, though. Oh, the dust comes out a bit late, so he's going to save onto it for a little bit longer. Finally drops it on the Hoodwink, so he can't initiate. Puck actually extended quite deep in here. SumaiL needs just a little bit more time. He finally gets the orb off, but the sharpshooter will take him out. So ZigZag, with the help of his buddies, and now they use the Stampede as well, so that they can get themselves a kill. But how far do they extend? Because Crystal Maiden taking a huge poke from FBC from range.
We got 1,100 plus gold for killing SumaiL there. So that's going to help them a little bit come back into the game. But yeah, this is a difficult spot to be in still.
And now the Ember can't escape. Orchid applied by FBZ into the Torrent to the stun from Matthew. And the burst is going to be more than sufficient to take him out for the 4th time this game. Nigma taking over the triangle.
Blink ready on the centaur.
Can't seem to be getting that back in control. But yeah, you mentioned that blink on the scent. Stampede coming off cooldown. They smoked up for it cold. He is going to have his smoke pop, and he sees SumaiL, gets the frostbite out. DepKd, there's the illusion coming out, but the stun will fall off, and SumaiL is in peril. He will go down. Matthew now being chased as well, but there is the gyrocopter coming in. Miracle will keep an eye open, but Matthew was already down. 2 good pickoffs there with the blink reveal. aNewMe, Cold, and ZigZag. You have somebody on their sides, but FBZ, this might be too much of a fight.
Yeah, Miracle. This all Miracle go up here as well. We're gonna try for him.
Header here. Frostbite comes out. Bushwhack Sharpshooter as well. Nitro and aNewMe just nuking this gyrocopter. And another kill going their way. So FBZ will bring in the Weaver. Orchided up as well. Matthew on the side tosses him on top of him. And the Orchid damage is not enough. He gets his ulti up, but the lasso from Kuro. And
he's alive?
Nitro seems to be getting away. And there's a chance to fight and turn. aNewMe is there. Nitro finally drops to Kuro. Burning down. Crystal Maiden will drop as well. And so does the Ember. So a bit of a false sense of security given there for Adonis. As Nigma still take the fight in the end. Still has a rocket following, and Miracle will make sure to chase this Centaur. Could still maybe kill him here. Oh, that's actually a rocket, so never mind. He's not going to go for it. Meanwhile, the Ember Spirit, yeah, back to the grave. He just teleported, and he died right away.
Even the Robo Puck now with Witchblade. I mean, that is a fantastic neutral item to get for the Puck damage increase. And he buys the shard already, so he's going to have that extra magic damage. 35 per hit.
Smoke from Adonis to take over the bottom half of the map. See if they can find a lone straggler. And
they will.
Let's see who wins.
Oh.
Roll. And it goes for ZigZag. So the one who shouldn't take it misses the sharpshooter.
Wait, he got it with the bushwhack damage.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I didn't think the bushwhack damage over time on level 1 bushwhack was going to be the one to get it.
Yeah, level 1 out of all things as well. So yeah. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit, well, he looks like he might be dead. The Orchid is there, and the burst is more than sufficient. So SumaiL picks this one off. Miracle with the 3-2-2 stats, but I'm pretty sure that means nothing. Punka uses X-Mark Teleport to cut the wave in bottom, and they can continue the push.
Yeah. 15.
And walks into the same hero who just showed in bottom, teleported into mid, and is going to die for this.
Yeah, quick, easy kill. Not too much to say.
Don't look at stats. Who is the only hero who hasn't died?
Only hero hasn't died. KuroKy, maybe?
You are correct. Yeah. The only one, 605.
I mean, he's so tanky. Yeah, I didn't cheat for that one, but I just feel FBC has been non-stop doing what he wants this game.
They're just snowballing for more and more kills here. Again, the Ember Spirit goes down. Zoom-ZigZag has to run for it. DepKd pops the Stampede defensively so that nobody gets caught by another X-Mark.
I mean, he got solo killed by a gyrocopter in a 1v2 situation. He had help even. He still died.
They're smoking bottom. We'll catch the Weaver with this one. Down, so that's going to be Nitro dropping Miracle for another kill. And still 1 more minute of Aegis. 5%. Is it the 5% concentrated power of will?
It must be that. The Centaur getting coiled up here on top lane, getting right-clicked a lot, but there is help nearby. CM trying to catch the puck. Good move.
Yeah, actually a really good move, because they're going to get... I'll hold myself for a moment, because they won't get that kill. They will in bottom. ZigZag is dead, and now the wave is pushing to the high ground. Miracle's already pushing in, and he's created enough space on SumaiL.
Neutrals?
He might try.
Oh, no.
You do not like to see that happen.
So much effort going into that kill, only for neutrals to take it away. Oh, that has to sting so badly for Adonis.
Even though you are in a position where you're basically nearing defeat.
Oh, we'll see who he dies to. The rocket barrage, the normie answer. Yeah. Any 2% believers out there in chat? 98 to 2% probability. I think 2% is generous for this game. Yeah. That's gaming giving you a sweet deal. When you're 23k gold ahead, took the enemy tier 3, but you still say, you know what, we're not giving them the chance to win a team fight. Let's finish up the timings properly here and then take the win.
Yeah, and it's also sometimes a team strategy as well, as we see Miracle take a 1v5.
Dear God. That poor maiden, man.
I love how he's going back and forth as well. They finally bring in the backup here. Orchid again on the Weaver, completely countered. Miracle doesn't seem like he's faced at all by the damage that he's facing here as he goes for an ultra kill.
Oh, the rampage!
Set up for a rampage! And
the KuroKy Firefly!
Oh, GG. We become game number 1.
They mass-tipped KuroKy. The Firefly did it. That was not intentionally ruining the rampage, at least. He stood by, he didn't do anything, but what can you do?
He let nature take its course, so Nigma Galaxy for the victory, 25 minutes. And of course, early on here, Zoom-ZigZag with the Nature's Prophet goes for the teleport ward. Both of the wards placed down. One already on the cliff side of the Radiant side of the map, and of course a cliff ward placed as well. And there we go for the early brawl. Flame Break nicely landing there on top of 3, and that pushes the Husker in a place he does not want to be in. SumaiL for the first blood, and maybe another one with a blood grenade connected onto the Crystal Maiden. Double kill for the mid. Yes,
oh
sir.
God, that is not what you want. You're playing Husker against Pango. You're like, yes, I can shut him down. I can crush this lane.
Kuro is also dropping here. Bonk is available. Kuro has Starstorm level 1. Not even needing a Bonk Mars with that extra range. That spear will connect, so at least Adonis will pick off a kill. At the same time, the bottom lane, it's going to be a big push under the tower. Miracle, I wouldn't wonder too much if he just pops Metamorph here, as he will, with the reflection, and they can just hunt them down. These creeps are dying to the tower at the same time, so not only losing heroes and taking damage, but all that money is going down the drain.
Yeah, one thing to mention is that, you know, at least for Adonis, this mid Huskar versus Pango, despite Pango having double kill first blood, it's going better than the last time we saw it. Sideways just keep finding kills here.
And that was actually Kuro pretty much all by himself. Just a reflection from the TV, and Kuro finishes the rest. 2 points in Starstorm now. 3 Mirana this early on when the Mars is only level 2. He doesn't have the tools to fight them back or keep them at bay. Meanwhile, Cold and Matthew will both go down. So Nitro does get a kill with the acid spray, but he has 4 last hits. I
mean, the tough part is that CM has died 4 times, and Alk is still not touching creeps. He's still not able to farm. So you have a support who's dedicated to trying to keep you farming. Mid lane, dive onto SumaiL here with TP in. That's gonna help them get a kill there. So this is like the real hope here for Adonis.
4 minutes in, still already a 2k lead. The CS department not looking too heavy for Adonis.
Oh, Nitro, not again.
Done here. He's going to hit both of them, but they can still continue going. Hoof Stomp is available, and so are the Napalm stacks that they just keep applying on him, and that stick will do no good for him. FBZ for the kill. You know, this lane just doesn't get a break. Yeah, that's the funny thing as well. Bat can actually farm these at the same time, and Alchemist is trying. He even feels like he's helping out with the acid spray, hoping that he could get a couple last hits, but it's just making it easier for FBC to get some more CS. Well, DepKd goes down in the bot lane. Another Metamorph used by Miracle.
And he has 33 last hits too to his name on the TB, so Miracle is having a fantastic time bottom.
But at least things have changed a bit in terms of the mid matchup. The previous Husker Pango we saw, Pango was doing a great job keeping up while Nitro and Matthew might actually drop here. A lot of minus armor applied. He will drop. Goes for one final double edge, but is that enough for the Batrider to capitalize on? 5 stacks of Napalm, can't get to the Alchemist, and then Kuro gets a kill off of Zoom-ZigZag, throws the arrow from close range onto the Mars, and Miracle hunts him down.
Oh my god, this bottom lane is just putting on a clinic as well. Now been involved in play around your Huskar timings, because he's the one that you can actually rely on to some degree.
And also looking at net worth, well, the Mars is already behind Kuro's Mirana, surpassing the off-lane Mars by 200 gold, while SumaiL, who has been jungling the majority of the time here, not even willing to fight the Husker, now gets the backup from both of his supports, and aNewMe will drop. SumaiL, he is also dead. He burns to his death, and that is a risky tip, sir. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Nice quick poke there onto the Husker, but SumaiL not willing to dive. Matthew also shows up with the level 4 Centaur, and they spot Cold. Reward. Does that see the Ops ward, though?
Middle tower.
I
don't think he sees it.
No,
I don't know
he does.
he sees it. Okay, he sees it, but he's going to die for it.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell because, you know, from a high perspective, you might not have a, you know, you need a flat.
We had a term for that, which was called one unit gaming. Pixel here or there.
It's about to begin.
So Miracle 1v2ing the bottom lane, getting a Mars kill. Haps under. Now Nitro is being set up in the top lane. Matthew, Kuro coming in. The reinforcements are arriving from Adonis, but they're just trying to bait them in for a lasso play. FBZ, he's done this before. Oh, and he gets tossed. SumaiL returns the tip.
You got into a tip game, and here comes the payback. Pango has roll, but they're kind of low HP. Don't really want to dive under tower. That's true. I mean, Miracle is playing very, very clean this game as well. He's 5-0-3, hasn't needed skill ulti even. Level 10 now, is he even gonna put a point in it, or does he keep going down the Conjure image? Surely he's fine. Just keep greeting.
Yeah, lasso used in the bottom lane. DepKd still holding on to the arena. SumaiL is approaching. ZigZag goes down, and also going to lose this Mars with the diffuser slow. The arrow will connect. And again, more kills going for these bottom laners. Also, SumaiL picking up his next one.
Nigma showing why they're the team to beat in this qualifier, right? And he did take the Conjure image now, so even more damage, up to 70% damage on the illusions for TV. And speaking of illusions, he's not too far away from the Manta style.
Yeah, look at the FBZ just run down Nitro here in the top lane, forcing out that Alk ulti. Cold does get that CM ulti off, so that's a support centaur. And aNewMe is hunting for the bat button.
Pushing towers is just out of the question. Being hunted right now by the smoke rotation.
Blink lasso. It's a CM who could frostbite, so wait that out. Matthew goes in for the stampede. FBZ, nice little preemptive blink to the other direction, and now locks down the Husker. Here comes SumaiL for the backup. Matthew will drop, but they still have the damage to follow this one through. No ulti, burns down to his death. SumaiL to secure Zoom-ZigZag as well, make it 3-for-1.
His goal, basically, he got the Sacred Relic and has the Talisman of Evasion in just 70 gold, so not too shabby, actually. He found some space and time here. It did cost some teammates.
The cost of his supports, yeah. Maiden is soaking it up, but progress is progress.
It's just fueling the factory here, the blood of CM.
Blood for the blood god, or go.
Yeah, 9 deaths at 14 minutes. This is average CM experience, actually. Much better. 1 second cooldown lasso.
Yep. There goes your Alk. He did finish the Radiant, so a couple misses applied by SumaiL, but most of this damage is coming through magical, so they don't mind too much about it. Miracle, be away from a Husker. Any itemization build coming out of the ordinary? I feel like we're looking at standard.
Everything looking very standard. The Husker is going BKB next as well, getting himself that. Pango has his Diffu, pulling around.
Will maybe die for the 10th time. Zoom-ZigZag is also around. aNewMe will drop first, and that's going to be CM's death average of 1.5 per minute. KuroKy is also in the mix here. Well, not 1.5, sorry, 0.75 deaths per minute.
I appreciate it. I give you time to see if you would correct yourself.
Correct.
Or if I would have to write a stern email later to our casting for this. But no, Alchemist now getting run down as well here. He got found again. The sad part is he has his Radiance, so yeah, he can farm a little bit faster, but he still doesn't have any survivability, and the items are just online. The slow and the heal reduction against the Huskar, it's just going to be amazing.
Like, you're countering the Alchemist pretty hard with Scotty. I feel worried for Nitro. Even if you do scale well with this hero or hit a powerful power spike, the sooner that Scotty comes online, it feels like this Alchemist still doesn't feel like it's gonna give enough for Adonis. So
I don't know if
the Husker too.
I don't know if he will ever feel like enough. You know, a 16,000 gold lead when you're having an Alchemist game usually goes the other way around. When you're behind this hard on a hero that wants to be ahead, it's rough.
aNewMe targeted again. This combo has worked every single time. Rolling Thunder into the arrow from Kuro. Kuro might be sacked, though. aNewMe will find a kill before he falls, but just massive nukes on both Cold and aNewMe will take him down, and there goes Nitro as well. FBZ Blink Lasso still available, by the way, but goes the other direction. Can't find the Mars on time for a lasso. Pull him into the team, get a 4th kill. They'll suffice with 3. They're actually going to suffice with the series. They tap out Nigma Galaxy to the next round.
I mean, that's not too early, to be honest. Yes, it's a super fast finish here by Nigma, dominant fashion, and Adonis, I think they know when they're beats. I'm generally a proponent of trying until the very end. I would say this is the very end. There's no coming back from what Nigma are doing here.